Our first contestant on the Great NASA Eclips Internship Show is 22-year-old Julia Zumal, a recent Cal Poly graduate and lover of minerals, cats, and podcasts. When asked how they would describe Julia, her friends and coworkers characterized her as driven, enthusiastic, creative, and empathetic. They also said that they would consider her to be a great problem solver, methodical thinker, and a confident speaker. Julia chose to be an English major for some pretty special reasons.
Well, I believe that reading, writing, and storytelling are so important because they have this unique ability to encompass the human experience and eventually connect us. So studying English for me was basically learning how to become a better human being.
She also wanted to be in a field that encourages creativity and critical thinking, and ideally can inspire future change. Her current career goals are to find full-time work in the fields of science communications, radio, podcasting, television, marketing, or digital media and educational services. She hopes to find work that will help her follow her passion of making complex ideas accessible. Her proudest moment was graduating with her bachelor's and master's at the ripe age of 22.
My parents never finished college, so being able to walk on that stage and receive 2 degrees was just a really special moment for me.
Some of her special skills include commanding a specialized knowledge of minerals and fossils. She can identify most specimens by eye.
I know it's cheating because all of these are my specimens as far as identification goes, but it's still worth doing. I have this awesome Datalite specimen. You can tell it's Datalite because of this rectangular formation. It has druzy over the top, which is basically just very light quartz growth. And then I also have this ammonite. You can tell I like ammonites because of my earrings and my ring, but this ammonite has very light opalization on the top, a decent suture pattern, and it's missing the living chamber, but that's pretty typical.
Julia also loves to embroider, press flowers, write poetry, and sing. Her favorite form of entertainment is podcasts, and she listens to them while walking, doing chores, and even to fall asleep. Julia wanted to be on the Great NASA Eclips Internship Show because of her deep passion for science. She's been in 2 informal NASA programs and was first most impressed with the SG-1 Trophisms project after seeing some of the experiments running at NASA Ames. Then, she fell in love with Kepler's ability to find exoplanets and Hubble's ability to capture incredible images. Most recently, she's been impressed with the current Artemis missions.
So the reason that the Artemis missions are so important to me is because they're taking 2 major steps. The first is that they're increasing diversity in high-profile missions. So they plan to land the first woman and the first person of color on the surface of the moon. And second, this can actually lead to travel to Mars. As a 7th grader, I spent my lunches using JMars and HiRISE looking at the surface of Mars in order to find possible skylight caves for human habitation. And this is just one huge step closer for mankind.
And that's all for today, folks. Stay tuned in until next week and wish our newest contestant, Julia, good luck.